Novak Djokovic's U.S. Open title defense came to an end after he retired injured while 2 sets down to Stan Wawrinka. The crowd in Arthur Ashe Stadium were stunned when the world number 1 approached Wawrinka and embraced him while trailing 6-4 7-5 2-1. Djokovic has been bothered by a left shoulder injury all week, although it was not apparent during the opening 2 sets, with Wawrinka reprising the sort of form which made him the champion in 2016. But the Serbian took a medical timeout after dropping the second set, and 3 games into the third he decided enough was enough. It was the left shoulder, Djokovic confirmed. "I congratulate Stan. He's a great player. I really wish him all the best the rest of the tournament. I don't want to talk about my injuries. I said that in the past. I'm sticking to that. I'm sorry for the crowd. Obviously they came to see a full match, and just wasn't to be. That's all it is." The result means Wawrinka will face 5th seed Daniil Medvedev in the quarter-finals, while the draw has opened up for Roger Federer, who was in imperious form against David Goffin and had been expected to run into Djokovic in the last 4. The 3rd seed dropped just 4 games, winning the last 9 on the trot, for a brutal 6-2 6-2 6-0 victory in just an hour and 21 minutes. If Britain's Dan Evans was feeling bad about the manner of his third-round defeat to Federer, he can surely take some comfort from the fact he won 1 more game than Goffin, the 15th seed. Federer had looked susceptible in his opening 2 matches, dropping a set in both, but is since cruising through the gears. Goffin, who broke Federer's serve early in the first set, won just 7 points in the third, the Swiss finishing him off with a stunning backhand pass down the line. Federer, looking for a 21st Grand Slam title, said, "Look, sometimes these scores just happen. You catch a good day, the opponent doesn't, then things happen very quickly. Maybe he struggled a bit early on. But I found my groove after a while and was able to roll really, and never looked back. David wasn't nearly as good as I expected him to be. He was struggling a little bit. I was able to take advantage of it, and I think that's the key. In a 4th round like this, if you can keep it nice, short, simple, you have to take them. I'm very happy." Federer will face Grigor Dimitrov, the former world number 3, in the last 8. In the women's singles, Britain's Johanna Konta enjoyed one of the biggest wins of her career by beating 3rd seed Karolina Pliskova to reach the quarter-finals. The British number 1 dropped the first set on a tie-break but battled back to win 6-7, 1, 6-3, 7-5. In doing so, Konta became the first British woman to reach the last 8 at Flushing Meadows since Jo Durie in 1983. She said, "I'm really pleased because, like my first round, every match is difficult in its own way. But I know that, like with everyone, there's always going to be certain players or certain types of game styles that are just more difficult for each player to play against. Obviously my record shows that I find it difficult to play against Karolina. I'm just pleased I was able to basically just find a way and enjoy being out there, knowing that nothing was for certain. I could have lost that match just as easily as I would have won it, so I'm pleased overall at how I stayed out there and played." She will face Elina Svitolina in the quarter-finals after the 5th seed beat Madison Keys 7-5 6-4.